All right, welcome to From the Pocket, episode 14. But before we go to the pocket, I want to show you something that I was able to put together recently at the factory that I work at. They were doing spring cleaning and getting rid of a lot of things, and I came across this pine tree camo panel. It was just the panel, and it was in a pile of stuff that was headed out to the garbage. So I thought, I can use that for something, surely. Like, I can find something to do with it. And then I noticed that there was a second panel of pine tree camo, and I thought, oh, that's even better. I can sew it together and make a pouch of some kind and keep maybe some EDC items in it, or use it when I go camping or fishing or hiking. And then I saw this strap and I thought, oh my goodness, this couldn't go even better than I planned. And so I had one of the sewers put together this little bag. It's a little shoulder bag that I'm going to use while I'm fishing or biking or hiking or hunting. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that I could put in this. But I love the idea of recycling and repurposing items. All these three things were just headed for the garbage, and I grabbed it and came up with the concept, and now I have this real cool, useful little shoulder bag. So just wanted to share that with you guys. So all right, From the Pocket today, episode number 14. To be honest, I haven't been feeling very creative or inspirational recently. My wife and I and our three youngest kids are going back to the United States in the middle of June for 6 to 8 months, and we just have so much to get done, or at least it feels like we have a lot to get done before we leave. And just our to-do list gets longer and longer each day and more difficult. Our flights have already been changed twice because of COVID-19. And so now we're flying to our first destination a day earlier than what we had scheduled that for, which is, it's fine. We'll get to spend a day in a city that we used to live in. We probably won't have any time to do anything, but anyway, it's so I've been feeling a bit extra stressed, and I've been feeling anxious and just feeling like there's a lot of extra anxiety in my life recently. So I haven't felt too inspirational or creative, and so anyway, what I would like to share with you guys today from the pocket is this cool little item that my wife got me for Christmas a couple of years ago. And we travel a great deal, and we've lived overseas almost as long as we've been married. And so this is a compass, and it's a brass compass. And on the front, and I'll read this in a minute, but on the front there's something that J.R.R. Tolkien wrote. But let me just open this. And so this really isn't an everyday carry item. It sits on my bedside table just as a reminder to me that my wife is willing to go where I go. And that's very encouraging at times, because to be honest, sometimes I feel bad that I've dragged my family across the globe to live in a place that's cold and polluted and sometimes not very friendly towards foreigners. And we always stick out like a sore thumb wherever we go. And so my wife gave this to me as just as a reminder, a token, to remind me that she wants to be supportive of what we do and where we do it. And so let me read. I'm gonna have to open my phone here real quick. because I don't have my glasses, and the print on this is super small. You probably can't see it because of the lighting and whatnot. But anyway, let me read this for you. All that is gold does not glitter. Not all those who wander are lost. The old that is strong does not wither. Deep roots are not reached by the frost. And that's J.R.R. Tolkien. I just bumped the camera. So that's J.R.R. Tolkien. I forget which book that's from. It might be The Hobbit, might be The Lord of the Rings. My wife is a huge J.R.R. Tolkien fan, and we've read all his books and stuff. And actually, one really cool thing about my wife and I, she loves to read to me. So in the evening, right before we go to bed, we spend some time reading different kinds of books. Actually, we're reading a series of books right now on Titus Ray. I forget the author's name, but if you Google Titus Ray, CIA agent, it's a series of books about this CIA agent and his adventures through Iran, Cuba, Venezuela, and we still have a few books to go too. So look it up. Great series, really good story writing, and it's very enjoyable. So anyway, that's totally off the subject. So great leather pouch. I wish you guys could smell this. I love the smell of leather. It's just so, I don't know what it is, but I'm sure you guys understand what I mean. Brass. I love the smell of brass too. But yeah, really great token that my wife gave to me as a reminder of our dedication and love for one another, and that our marriage is strong when we are united in goals and focus and purpose, and as we look to the Lord for guidance. So yeah, I would just encourage you guys, if you haven't done anything encouraging for your spouse recently, use this as a chance to be motivated to go and get flowers or just a little token. You don't have to spend a lot of money, but just a little token to show your love and devotion to your spouse today. All right, thanks for joining From the Pocket, episode 14. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, drop a comment, drop your link to your YouTube channel in the comments, and I'll go have a visit and subscribe to you. And remember, you do have to watch a few minutes after you subscribe. You do have to watch a few minutes of a couple of videos, otherwise YouTube unsubscribes you in about 24 hours. So all right, thank you for joining, and remember, do something to encourage your spouse today.